Hey everybody, welcome back to another awesome adventure. I'm Acescorcher, and today we're counting down my 5 worst Pokemon in Gen 5. Now, this one's going to be a lot easier of a list to make compared to Gen 4. If you haven't seen it, you can check out the playlist in the link below and have a good time. So, without further ado, let's get started with number 5, which is none other than this motherfucking Pokemon that I like to call Scrafty. The thing I don't like is just the fact that it's just a sagging Pokemon. It's just like, it's a fighting type Pokemon that just sags the whole time. It's the same thing with its pre-evolved form, but I'm just counting Scraggy here just because it's the evolved form. It could have done better. As it's just like, come on, if how are you gonna fight anyone if your pants are falling below your waist and you're tripping all over yourself? I didn't like its pre-evolved form when I was watching the show either, because it had the same issue. It's like, come on now. You could have you could have at least given the man a belt to keep his pants up from looking like a buffoon. Like, come on. There could have been some effort done. Like, moves are alright, but I'm not going into battle with the sagging Pokemon. Alright? No thank you. Maybe get a belt or just ditch the pants itself, then we'll have a conversation for another day. But I digress. Moving on to the next Pokemon, which we have Durant. I get it. It's a steel type bug ant thing, and I honestly don't like the way it looks. It looks fucking terrifying. Like, if I had to contemplate this into words, it'd be. It reminds me of a more terrifying ideal for those bugs in Elden Ring that were just giving me troubles everywhere in the underground. It's something I would rather not see, if I'm honest with you. Like, in insects of certain kind just rub me the wrong way. So Durant is just one of them. Don't know why. It's just like it's when I look at it, I'm just like, can we just squash this and be done with the day, please? Thank you. I'd be on my way a lot faster. Thank you. So Durant just kind of going squish, if I'm honest with you. Thank you and good night. Now, number 3, we'll have to go to Ferrothron. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Like, I haven't the foggiest idea what I'm. It looks like a spinning. Imagine if a Blade had giant fucking thorn fisticuffs, if that makes any sense to you. And I'm just like, what abomination is this? It's just really one of those like, huh? Well, why? Why am I seeing this type of scenarios? Also, the idea that this thing evolves at level 30 is flabbergasting to me. I'm like, you're telling me I'm going to keep this dumb Ferris seed for that long just to get this thing to be beefy? No, thank you. I'm not dealing with it. Not like if it was maybe a cooler design, I'd be all for it, but I'm just like, nah, Fairthorn can be gone as I'm not gonna be wasting my time hauling this thing around the Unova region. No, thank you. Now, let's move on to number dos, which will have to be Garbodar. I can sum this up in a very simple sentence for you. You ready for it? Garbodor is a literal bag of garbage. Garbage Pokemon. I shouldn't have to say anything else to clarify why I would not care for a Pokemon that's just literally a pile of garbage. I think that explains itself very clearly for you. And finally, number one, none other than Hydreigon. Again, this is more of a not a problem of not thinking Hydreigon is cool looking, because it is. It has a good move set. But that's not why it's on my worst Pokemon list. The reason it's on my worst Pokemon list is because one, I tried to use one of these Pokemon myself. And the fact is, in order to get this cool thing, you have to level it up to fucking 64. You have to level this up to level 64 in order to actually use it, which takes fucking forever. Like, one thing I hate is that, like, there are these cool dragon type Pokemon, or just cool Pokemon, that have these long grinds just to get to use its best form, and then you're stuck with its weaker selves just getting pummeled into the dirt over and over again. I had the same problem with Salamence, as I love Salamence. And it's you don't really get to use Salamence to level 50. Hydreigon, same fucking problem. Except it's level 64, which is gonna take you forever. Like, by the time you get it to 64, you'll probably have already beaten the league at this point, or have Pokemon that outclass it a lot faster than you. Also, there was plenty of time that Alder, the champion, kind of just beat me to the dirt just using Outrage alone and Dragon Rush. So this will be on my least favorite of this Unova Pokemon for good reason. Like, thankfully, the rare candy or XP candies exist in the Paldea region to help make things like this not as much of a problem anymore. And there you have it. That's my Gen 5 Pokemon of the worst list for you right there. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you did, leave a comment and like on the video. Tell me what you think, or tell me what Pokemon from Unova you didn't care for either. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And hopefully you're ready for when Gen 6 list comes out. And until I see you for that, which will probably be in the new year, I've been Acescorcher. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.